So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf calmly anticipates. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball.
Neymar! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for a shot! Odegaard. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. And it's Hullet. And he's chosen to go back. Hullet. And here's Thuram. Thuram. Krasitsky.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich goes short. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Seedorf. Neymar. And here's Thuram. Looking tidy in possession here. Gets good distance on it. And he's there to retrieve it. Hernes. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Now it's De Bruyne. He has found the way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. And he's forced to go back. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Bruyne, and he's picked out the run. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Opts for safety. Saliba. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Kimmich. And it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Ødegaard. And it's Rosicki. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maldini gets it clear. Ugarte. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And it's Rosicki! And that has been knocked clear. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Jeff, Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's had a hit! Ugarte. Now Mbappe. And this is Rosicki. Neymar, very much a man of this moment.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Rosicki. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. Ødegaard. Baresi. Rosicki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Looking to go deep.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. And it's Rosicki. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And smartly reclaimed. Ugarte. Here's Rodri. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kimmich. And that's really well manoeuvred. Saliba getting this one clear. And it's Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Rodri goes looking wide. Ødegaard. Now that's well seen too. McTominay. Kimmich. Baresi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernes. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
That is a great pick out. Shoots! It's there! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. De Bruyne. In with the challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Ødegaard. Threads what shapes to shoot! So close to drawing level.
Mbappe really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
A probing pass. Chips it through. Ball is over the line. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Danger averted for now. Rijkaard. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri does really well there. He is strong. Musiala. Chance for a shot! He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Baresi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro. And this is Hullet. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Beckenbauer. Van Dijk. Davis. And it's Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hazard. Hazard!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played back in, Roberto Baggio, and he's got his cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Lukaku. Davis does well to get it back, and it's Baggio. And here's Drogba, played out wide. Hazard. Looking to play him in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's taking no chances there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Still goalless. Beckenbauer. Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Swings in a header! Just off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio with the cross. Hernes. And Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Davis. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. And it's Rice. It's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's Davis. Now Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Baggio. And here's Drogba. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davis. Hernes. Neymar. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Special birthday. Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
A probing pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. And that should get the job done. And it's Cannavaro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back. Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. McTominay gets a foot in here. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's given a throw. Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Seedorf. Very nicely done. He's had a shot! Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Almost an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Crossed in early. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, sweet feet. He's going for goal!
Rice just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 90, Lukaku. Number 4, Gullit. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 13.
And here's Haaland. Rummenigge.
9,
No, that's been intercepted. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Tries to play it through. Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. He's in a great harness! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Kimmich. Turns and goes back. Roberto Baggio.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Musiala. Hernes. Knocks it into space. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, they can break here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
So here comes a substitution.
substitution on the field. Number 15, Hernes. Number 7, Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 21, Raul. Number 5, Conte.
Rummenigge. Seedorf. And it's Conte.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. And here's Haaland. And the shot! Well now, oh, what has happened here?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There could be trouble here. And here's Haaland. He has a look up. Defending of the desperate variety. He's on it. Can he get away? Beckenbauer with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. Played with speed from back to front. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. He's having a shot! And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we...
Vinicius Junior!
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's onside. Gets into some space. In towards the... He gets big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chance to deliver. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rodri. It's Kimmich. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Hullet. Might be Mateus! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's picked it up out wide. Mateus. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Hoeneß. Torres. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. He's got away. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Right back in the game. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Torres. And Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Seedorf turns back here, probably the best option. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kimmich. Kimmich. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Adams. 30 minutes gone. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Pretty robust defending.
Howson. Adams. And it's Rosicki. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoeneß is wide and looking to get onto this. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Szoboszlai. Now Hoeneß. Szoboszlai. Now Hoeneß. Rosicki. Now Hoeneß. And here's Torres. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard gets it away. And it's Rosicki. Oh, it's a great ball here. Hoeneß goes long. Spread it left. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hoeneß looking to add to his goal. Kimmich. Hoeneß. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodri. Hernes. For Szoboszlai. A probing pass. Well, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, another set play. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
The less said about that pass, the better. Seedorf. Hernes. Kimmich. McTominay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No foul, says the referee. Kimmich. Now Hernes. And it's Kimmich. Goes looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Vinicius Junior. Brzezinski. And it's Szoboszlai. And here's Owen. Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great football, shot and save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He has found the way through. And it's... Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is good strength. Mateus, out to the left it goes. And here's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Owen. But that has not gone well. Soboslai was in no mood for any of that. And this is Rosicki. It's Rosicki! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mitoma. Looking for the run. Mateus. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There will be 4 extra minutes. Rosicki. And it's Azar. Pinches it off him. And he's managed to get rid. Kimmich. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played out wide, out towards the flank. Seedorf running with the ball. That's an imaginative pass. He's in a good position here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Van Dijk. Ball played for Conte. Oh, that's a clever-looking... There's the header! And that was very necessary. And it's Conte. And it's Messi. Palmer. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bebeto. Bebeto finds himself offside. Bellingham. Now it's Bebeto. And he welcomes it in. Palmer! Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking for the run. Messi. Big chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Mitoma looking to be a menace in the final third.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham played out to the left flank. Palmer. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Palmer. For Conte. Park Ji-sung. Bellingham. And it's Hakimi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hernes. Mendes gets over and intercepts. And the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Nuno Mendes. It's Park Ji-sung. Looking here to chip it through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Chance here to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Hakimi. Palmer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? And it's up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. And it's Conte. It's Park Ji-sung. Bebeto. Now that's shot a goal! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Palmer. Van Dijk. And Adams.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Conte. And Mendes. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Everyone, please.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Palmer, and he's running through. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi with the short one. Played in by Park Ji-sung. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. No outsmarting him this time. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That was lovely, that.
Bebeto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he's forced to go back. Park Ji-sung. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Park Ji-sung back and defending. Park Ji-sung was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Messi looking to run onto it. Oh, lovely! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lionel Messi, one of the greatest, perhaps the greatest ever, European Player of the Year. So Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Deco. Kimmich. Lukaku. And it's Kimmich. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Oh, good take in a good area. They want to be quick to recover this. Messi. So what can they make of this? Now it's Eto'o. Kimmich. And here's Hullet. Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Guardiola! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that should get the job done. That's a throw. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar. Hernes. Hernes! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Knocks it into space. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to get it clear. And it's Eto'o. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich. That has been slung wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fired deep towards the back post. And smartly reclaimed. Hernes. Lukaku! Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Gullit is herring after that one. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great ball, and he's in here. Deco. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Mateus. And it's Gullit. And it's Kimmich. Eto'o. And now the breakaway. No way through. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neymar. Neymar's cross. It's a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi. Flat. He's got tall. And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kimmich. Mateus caresses it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This looks promising. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Still just a single goal between the sides. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Jordi Alba. And it's Deco. Now he's got space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Messi. Deco. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a sharp pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Belletti. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Hullet. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Puyol. Here's Deco. He's gone forward. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! Should have equalised.
Eto'o was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kimmich with the clearance.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's been shipped out wide. And they've got a throw. And it's Kimmich. Puyol does well to get it back. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. He has a look up. Played back. Kimmich. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Jeff Chiba really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Eto'o tries to pass it through. Real chance! They've scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
All square again into the dying minute. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.